Welcome to Spirits and Supernatural. I'm Jenny.
I am Dawn.
And we're always very excited for you all to listen in and join us. Today we are having I don't know what you want to call it. It's a very unique cocktail. Mm-hmm. It's Jack's Breakfast Cereal Milkshake. So today we're going to talk about Jack. And we're having milkshakes, and it's 22 degrees outside. Yep. But we live in Ohio, so we can do it. So we already made our milkshakes. It took 2 cups of vanilla ice cream, a half a cup of milk, a half a cup of cereal, plus extra cereal for the garnish, and 2 ounces of vanilla vodka. And then right now, Dawn and I are going to put our whipped cream on top of our shake and add a little bit of extra cereal just for the beauty of it. You can probably hear me putting the whipped cream on my shake. I love whipped cream.
You did a beautiful job. Let's see if I can do this.
Oh, so did you. Look at that. We're like pros.
Oh my gosh, no, I love it.
And now we're going to put our cereal on here.
Jenny got, what do you have, Honey Nut Chex?
Honey Nut Chex is what I use because it's gluten-free. Uh-huh. I could have bought like sugar-free cereal, but it's expensive and I didn't buy it.
I got Captain Crunch.
I did get sugar-free. I got sugar-free vanilla ice cream, and I used almond milk.
I'm like strategically placing my cereal pieces, did you?
Yeah, no, I just put them on top.
Oh, look, there's a little red one. I'm going to put it right on top like a little cherry.
I like a little cherry. Perfect.
It's adorable.
I'm excited to drink these little drinks, see what they taste like. So, Dawn, tell me what you think about Jack.
I was just saying this before we started recording, but a lot of my feelings about Jack have to do with Dean.
A lot of my feelings about everything have to do with Dean, so I can relate.
Nice. So, my feelings about Jack. I liked Jack's character, for sure.
Yeah? The whole time? Was there ever a time you didn't care for him?
I think in a lot of ways, like with Dean, where I like you, but I don't like everything that you're doing or all the choices you're making. Yeah. I mean, it's the same way with a lot of the characters, where you're like, you know, drinking gallons of demon blood wasn't the best choice, but it's, you know, it's family. So it's
family. So you got to drink some demon blood for family sometimes.
No, you try to understand and you learn to forgive.
Well, I think for Jack, though, I mean, even though when he was born, he, like, within minutes was, 18? 19, 20, you know, from the time
he looked like he was 20. Yeah,
immediately. And so even though he was that age, he was a baby. He was an infant. He was a toddler. He still had to learn the world.
Exactly.
So anyhow, let's do a little toast real quick. Take a little sip of our...
How do you sip out of this
when
the whipped cream is
There's going to be whipped cream. I gave you a spoon. Use the whipped cream.
We'll use the spoon. There we go. Just a little bit of...
I think it's yummy. Dawn's got milkshake dribble all down her face. Here's a napkin, friend.
It's delicious.
It is really good.
As soon as I took that bite and it like dripped down my face, I was like, awesome.
Dawn's wearing a hoodie today. It says saving people, hunting things. I have the exact same hoodie, except mine's a zip. Well, I shouldn't say. It's not the exact same because mine's a zip up, and it's on the back. But it's almost the exact
back
same.
Of mine says Sam Winchester, 83.
Sam Winchester, 83.
Uh-huh.
Because that's the year he was born.
It is.
So you've had this a long time?
This sweatshirt?
Yeah.
No. Not terribly long.
I don't know. You've had it since you started watching the show.
No.
11, 20 years ago.
A few years ago, I'm going to say 5.
Dead air while she thinks she's doing calculations in her head.
I was trying to decide how old Jen's youngest daughter was and where she lived, because I bought Jen a hoodie that says Dean Winchester on the back.
79.
Right. And so I went to buy one for myself, and she goes, no, return it. I bought it for you.
Aw, how cute.
So we bought each other.
You guys are like the gift of the Magi, except this is a much better outcome. Nobody had to cut their hair or... sell their guitar. Okay, so back to Jack.
Exactly.
So do we consider Jack family, or do we consider him friend of family?
I think he's like Bobby in that, like, we consider him family. He's found family. In that way. Yeah.
So isn't it uncanny, though, how much Alex Calvert and Misha Collins look alike?
I don't think they look that much alike. I never thought that hard about it.
Really? I'm going to have to pull up a picture for you of when...
Are you thinking like young Misha?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's the internet. I've got my computer right
here. Here's
here.
the internet.
Dear internet, reveal your secrets.
No, I don't think we want to go that deep. But, yeah, I really think that Alex Calvert looks like he could be Misha Collins' son. Yeah, there's all kinds of memes and stuff about that out in the world.
I mean, I guess I could see it.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so I thought I should say something. Since our last episode was about Castiel, clearly I made my feelings known about Castiel. He was not my favorite. But I was just watching season 11 and 12, and it was when Castiel said yes to Lucifer, and he became Cassifer. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed Cassifer this time around a lot. Unfortunately, he's back to being Castiel. But while he was Cassifer, I enjoyed that. So I thought I should throw that out there so it's not just a blanketed statement so people don't think I don't like Misha.
Really want, if anybody who is listening has a psychology degree, please psychoanalyze Jenny right now.
Oh, man. Don't do it.
On you like Cassifer better than Castiel.
Absolutely. He was snarky. He was funny. He wasn't stupid. So, yeah. Anyhow, well, let's go back to Jack because we've already visited Castiel, but I just wanted to throw that out there for the masses that listen to us to know that I do not hate Misha Collins. I just did not prefer Castiel, the angel. So there you go.
Back to Jack.
Back to Jack.
So, yeah, Jack is born and immediately knows he has to be grown.
Because his mom told him in utero. Mm-hmm. And he does. Yeah. He immediately bees big.
Bees big.
I think it was Sam. Isn't Sam the first one that finds him? And he's like cuddled up in a corner and he's
naked
without apparel. And he's like, whoa, weren't you just born? So, but he's like, but
that's
then he tells him.
That's the biggest baby I've ever seen. No wonder Kelly died.
No kidding. And then he tells him, my mom told me for me to be safe that I had to grow
fast.
I had to be fast.
I had to grow up fast,
fast, bigger person. And then he became a fast, bigger person.
You are wording so good today.
Thank you.
Do we need to say it? Do we need to say that you didn't pregame?
I didn't pregame. I got my mix all talked up. What can I say? So, yeah. See, he was an interesting.
So fast.
He bigged so fast, and he walked around naked for quite a while in that episode. As one does when they're first born and become a 20-year-old. At least, they didn't have to potty. You know what? I wish they'd have had to potty train him. Wouldn't that have been fun to watch Dean and Sam
Dean
potty
would have been
training?
like, nope, and walked away.
No, that's not true.
Really?
The shapeshifter baby? Look how good he took care of that baby.
Yeah, but that was a baby-sized baby.
No, I don't mean potty train the 20-year-old. I meant that he hadn't grown up. I meant that he stayed a baby. Oh, gross. I did not mean as an adult.
That's immediately what I thought.
Well,
we're starting strong today.
But he's an angel, half human, half angel. He probably didn't have to go to the bathroom.
Well, he has to never eat, doesn't he?
I don't know if he has to. Does he have to?
Because he's still human.
Well, part human, yeah. I don't know. I guess I can ask Alexander Calvert if he knows when I meet him.
Did Jack ever have to pee?
I'll ask him. Sure.
Well, he does eat.
That's true. Well, he gets the smoothies from Mrs. Butters, and he does eat. The reason that we're doing this cereal, this boozy milkshake, is because there's one episode where Cass gets up in the middle of the night and Jack's just in the kitchen of the bunker eating a bowl of cereal. Like basically a whole box of cereal. And he's like, don't tell Sam. Because it's like just sugary garbage and Sam wouldn't approve, which is super cute. So that's why we got this recipe from the Supernatural, the official cookbook.
Not the
cocktail, but the cookbook book. The cookbook book. But Jack had to grow up really fast and had to start learning the world.
Yeah.
And one of the things he did, and you probably have this as your notes, is he kind of tried to mimic Dean.
Oh, yeah.
And I loved that episode.
They even show that in the show that Dean does stuff and he tries to do exactly like Dean does. Mm-hmm. And that is one of the things that initially breaks my heart is that Jack so much wants to be like Dean. Mm-hmm. Because when he's born, he's like, where's Castiel? Castiel's my father. And Cass is dead. Mm-hmm. And so he has to attach to somebody else. Mm-hmm. And he picks Dean.
Well, I think he felt a bond with both Sam and Dean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I think the writers probably would found it more amusing for him to mimic Dean.
Well, it's kind of like the thing where people who don't like cats and they go somewhere where there's a cat and the cat immediately goes to that person.
That happens to me everywhere I go that has a cat.
And you're allergic, I know.
Yes.
I lint rolled my sweatshirt just for you before I came.
You. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yeah. I feel like it's kind of that like trope that they're going with there. And obviously Sam, even as a kid, probably modeled himself after Dean in a lot of ways. And so Sam is very much like Dean.
Oh, Sam says that in one episode. He goes, I've been following you around since I was 4 years old, wanting to be just like you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And that is what Jack was doing.
The thing that gets me about Jack trying to be so much like Dean, especially early on, is that I feel like Dean has this kind of mentality of when there's a new monster and I don't understand it, I should kill it.
I should kill it. Yep, absolutely.
And that is the attitude he has with Jack. And that breaks my heart so much because Jack is trying so much to be good and so much to be like Dean.
Yeah.
And Dean is just like totally like puts a wall up and won't, and it makes me so sad. It's one of those moments where I love Dean but I don't like him.
Well, Dean was really sad because Cass had died too.
Right.
But I think that we need to back up just a little bit and say, where did Jack come from? Jack was a Nephilim, which is part human, part, in this case, archangel.
Yeah. So Nephilim is specifically archangel and human.
I thought it could be any angel.
Well,
and
if
human.
you remember,
he's like a super Nephilim.
There's an episode I actually just watched this. It's from season 4 or 5, where there is the kid named Jesse, and his mom is human and his dad's a demon.
Right.
And in that case, he's an antichrist. He's not a Nephilim.
Right. But I don't think it has to be an archangel. I think it can be an angel and a human.
Oh.
I think.
Well,
I don't know. Hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet.
Anyway, Kelly Kline is the person who is having an affair at that time with the President of the United States, Jefferson Rooney. And Lucifer inhabits Jefferson Rooney, gets together with Kelly Kline, and she gets pregnant. And that's how she ends up getting pregnant with Lucifer's baby. And she names him Jack after her dad. Her dad's name was Jack Kline. One thing I found really interesting when Kelly and the president, she just thinks it's Jeff, the president, are intimate. All of a sudden, Cass goes, a Nephilim has come into being.
Like he just, all the angels
at the moment of conception, they knew. And Cass's initial response was, we're going to have to kill it, period. There was it can't live. We have to kill it.
It looks like generally the internet says any angel and a human. It actually specifically says a rebellious angel and a human.
That works for sure. So while Kelly's pregnant, though, she touches Jack. I'm sorry, because she's pregnant with Jack. She's touching him a lot because he's right in there. But she touches Cass, and Cass sees a glimpse of the future. Jack gives him a glimpse of the future and sees the peace and what good that he's going to do. And Cass decides that Jack did not have to die then. He wasn't going to kill him. He was actually going to protect him. So Cass takes Kelly, and they run away.
Witness protection.
Right. But before that, there's like a long story where Kelly is with another demon that Lucifer had sent to protect her because it was his son. And then they get away from Dagon.
Sounds right.
Daggone it. I think I'm right. They get away from
Daggone it?
Yeah. Get away from her. Cass says he's going to protect Kelly, protect Jack. And when Jack is born, Mary's actually there and delivers him, helps deliver him. And then Kelly does die shortly after. But she made some videos for her son because she knew she was going to die, and she still made the choice to have him. Yeah. She didn't have to make that choice, and I think that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's really intense. Like for Kelly knowing she's going to die, like she can't survive this birth. And she's like absolutely does everything in her power to make sure that Jack is taken care of when she's not going to be there.
And there's even when she first goes into labor, when she has her first labor pain, doesn't the rift open up?
Yeah, I think.
It's even before he's born.
Yeah, that rift between the apocalypse world. And,
there's so much to unpack with Jack but it's hard to cover all that in our 30-minute podcast.
Right. Yeah.
And he was really only with us. Gosh, what season was it? 13?
I think it's like the end of 12 or something is when he's born. So 13, 14, 15. Yeah.
Yeah. And even there was a lot of times when he was gone. And there was one time when he was Belphegor.
Right.
Which we'll have to do an episode about. I loved Belphegor.
I did too, honestly. We have a mutual friend, and he's in his early 20s, and one day he walked into the library wearing like that kind of baseball jacket and a pair of sunglasses that were white framed, and I just like had to stop because I was like, that's not a demon, but he looks like that guy.
You look like a demon.
I told him that. I was like, you look like a demon, but like, don't take that in a bad way.
In a good way. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jack sacrificed himself. So, he was a Winchester in that capacity.
Well, he identified Sam and Dean and Cass as his family, as his fathers. There's even a scene where somebody asked him, is Castiel your father? And he says one of them.
Yeah. He says, I have more fathers than, how does he put it? I have more fathers than usual or more than normal or whatever.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Super cute.
So good. I love that so much.
Was that the episode at the homeless shelter when Cass and Jack went off to do a case on their own?
I can't remember.
I think it might have been that one. It was really cute. And then when Dean and Jack do a case on their own with the necromancer, that's a super cute episode also. All Jack wanted to do was help. He wanted to be a part of this family. He wants to hunt. He wants to be able to do all those things. And they finally and he's like, I found a zombie. He kept saying, they're like, no, you didn't.
But and it turns out he was right, wasn't he?
Yeah. Basically, I mean, the necromancer brought her boyfriend back to life. So he's kind of a zombie. Yeah.
Jack, in a lot of ways, just breaks my heart because he tries so hard to be a human, and he tries so hard to be a hunter and to be, who he thinks Sam and Dean want him to be, who Castiel wants him to be. And he is constantly met with, just challenges and failure and everything. And one of my absolute favorite scenes, I had to look this up to figure out what episode it was in. It's from season 13. It's episode 23. It's called Let the Good Times Roll. There's a scene in that where Jack has a nightmare and he wakes up. And the nightmare, I think it has to do with apocalypse world and some things. I can't remember exactly. And Dean is the one who's there when he wakes up from the nightmare. And Dean talks to him and gives them this kind of whole talk about you can only be so strong, but we're stronger together and we're a family and we'll solve these problems together. And that moment right there makes me cry every time.
Just because Dean is amazing.
Well, I think Dean can be amazing, but in that moment is one of the times where I think Dean has really accepted Jack.
Yeah.
And
you're getting choked up right now.
My rule is always if Dean cries, I cry.
Yeah.
As much as I love Sam, literally every time Dean cries is when I am crying.
Yeah.
So to have Dean, who is always pushing the emotions aside, he's told Sam, we're just not going to feel feelings. So for him to actually
stuff it down,
not stuff it down and care and be that father figure for Jack in that moment, is so big. And whenever the characters have these big, emotional revelations is always the moment for me that keeps drawing me back to this show.
So I think it's season 14 where Chuck, who is technically Jack's grandfather, kills Jack. Jack is sent off to the empty, and Billy comes and talks to him. Billy, who is death now, comes and talks to him and says, let's make a deal, the way she does. And Jack comes back, and he knows that he's come back just to die. His purpose of coming back is to defeat Michael and Lucifer, I think both, but Michael primarily at that time. And there's an episode, they find out that Jack is going to die. And Dean is like, let's go for a drive. And he takes Jack and he lets him drive baby. And he takes him fishing. those little moments for me were just the sweetest thing ever. But then, like 2 episodes later, he says, Jack's not family. And I never quite understood how he jumped
Dean Winchester
so quickly.
is bipolar.
Well, at least the writers of the show were.
I know, yes. Those are... Sometimes it feels like with Dean and Jack that Dean like goes back and forth a lot, where like he starts out with, we just need to kill him. And then like multiple times he's like, he's family. He treats him like family. We're going to protect him like family. And then something else happens that isn't a minor deal. Yeah. And Dean flips. Mm-hmm. And it kills me every time.
There was the scene where Jack did defeat Michael, and in order to do that, he burned off his soul. Mm-hmm. So he became soulless, and we had talked about how Sam was there was a whole season of soulless Sam. So we had soulless Jack. And in that episode, Mary was trying to get him to calm down. And he's like, just leave me alone, just leave me alone. And she didn't. She kept pushing, and he snapped, and he disappeared Mary.
Yeah.
She was gone.
Exactly.
So basically, Mary, who is, we talked about before, the boys' biological mother, was dead. And so Dean was not going to easily forgive that, obviously. And neither did Sam real easily. Mm-hmm. Sam was a little more understanding. But then Chuck knew that Jack could defeat him and kill him. So Chuck gave them the gun. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what it was called. I'm sure somebody out there does. But to kill Jack, and he gives it to Dean. And Dean takes him out to the woods, and he's like, I can't do it. He couldn't do it, even though he was obviously upset, angry. He was responsible for his mother's death again, but he couldn't bring himself to do it. So that's when Chuck got mad, intervened, and said, well, welcome to the end, and then took care of Jack. But
that whole scene there when Jack kills Mary, disappears her, I don't feel like that's Jack's fault. Mm-hmm. Like, he's soulless, which he became that way to save them all. Mm-hmm. He is like stressed out, doesn't know what to do, and Mary is pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing. Mm-hmm. So, it's hard for me to be like I get it because Mary's dead. He disappeared her. He killed her. She's not existing anymore. Yeah. But it wasn't intentional. It was... Right.
It was an accident, but he did have several accidents where somebody ended up dying.
Yeah.
It was hard. And it was really hard. All of them, none of them were intentional. All of them were, he was trying to protect, except for the one with Mary. He was just, leave me alone. I've been through some stuff. Leave me alone. And she did keep pressing.
Yeah.
And then he didn't really snap his fingers the way Lucifer used to snap his fingers, but
he's more powerful than Lucifer, so he doesn't have to snap his fingers. Yeah.
And the end of that episode, it goes black, and you just hear Jack going, Mary? And that was a pretty powerful ending to that episode, too.
Yeah.
So, did you count up how many episodes Alex Calvert was in?
I did not. I was looking up the name of the gun. It's the Equalizer. My brain was like Excalibur. No. The Equalizer. Excalibur was in a different episode.
It wasn't Excalibur, but it was that the dragon sword. It wasn't Excalibur, but it was something similar to that. One of the other episodes I really liked with Jack. Do you remember the one with the shapeshifter counselor? They went to there was a shapeshifter that was killing people. They narrowed it down. They think it's this counselor. So they go in to get family counseling. It was the 3 of them. And she's like, you guys clearly need counseling. Look at Jack. He's afraid to even talk to you. And it says to Dean. And I thought that was a really good episode. And she shape-shifted into Kelly for Jack. Oh, so Jack could have a moment with his mom, even though it obviously wasn't really her. And another one of my favorite episodes was the Tombstone episode, mostly because of Dean. But that was the one where Cass comes back for the first. This is after Jack is born. Mm-hmm. He's been with them for a little while, and Cass has not been there. And then Cass shows up. And Jack is like, Papa. No, he didn't say that. But he was like, he was like super excited. And they're like, Cass, how are you here? You were in the empty. You can't get out of the empty. But Jack had the power. He's like, I don't remember. It was like, I remember he was like laying in bed at the bunker and he's just like, basically summons Castiel.
Right.
And Cass comes back. And that's when he has his 3 dads.
I just read that Alex Calvert studied musical theater and hip-hop dancing.
Oh, how fun.
Why wasn't that included?
All I know is that at the convention, if I get a chance to ask him a question, I'm going to ask him to
do a little hip-hop dancing
drop
for
a beat and do a little hip-hop for us. Yeah.
Please do.
That's fun.
I cannot figure out how many episodes he was in. There's a list, but I'm not about to count it.
Yeah. I'm going to say, I'll say 24 episodes. I'm just throwing that out. I have no idea. Because he wasn't in every episode.
No.
Of 13, 14, and 15.
So this list, well, first of all, the AI overview that Google gives just says multiple episodes.
I'm not a fan of AI.
Yeah, no, me either. It's fine.
Was there any, so I kind of asked this before, but word it in a different way. What aspects of Jack did you not like? Was there anything that you're like, I wish they could have done that a little differently, or...
It looks like roughly 30 episodes he was in.
Yeah, 24, 30.
Something like that. Close enough. Anything about Jack that I didn't like? So there were definitely times because, you get to understand the whole mood of the show where something good would be happening, hip-hopping. And I would just not let myself enjoy it because I knew that it was going to end terribly. Oh, and you're just something's going to... happen
break.
Obviously it's supernatural. It can't end well, right?
Nothing good ever comes of this,
right?
Yeah.
I get attached to the characters and then good things start happening and I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
The episode where he actually made some friends in town and he's hanging out with them and he's like, oh, I know how to throw a knife, and he does it and it bounces off the tree and they're like, okay, Jack, whatever. And he's like, no, I can do it. And so he does it using his powers and then he starts with his powers starts spinning the sword around and then the one girl's like, stop, and runs in front of it and gets stabbed. And he brings her back to life or heals her. I don't know. She didn't die, but he heals her. Freaks everybody the heck out. Yeah.
Yep.
And I thought that was really sad to me.
Yeah.
This little kid, they're like, how old are you? He's like, I'm 2 and 20. I'm 22. Yeah. Yeah. That was sad to me.
I kind of had this realization that Jack is like Adam in some ways, in that he's repeatedly sacrificed. He either thinks he needs to sacrifice himself, or if he does sacrifice himself, then Sam and Dean will forgive him, or he can make up for whatever other transgression. And then even when he comes back knowing he's going to die, he again, and maybe that's just the Winchester way, everybody's middle name is Sacrifice.
Yes.
That is the tragedy of it, because I don't know, we just want the boys to be happy and to have good things, but they don't even get to keep the bunker, and the bunker isn't even always safe.
Yeah. In Apocalypse World, Bobby got to train Jack, because Jack had lost all of his powers when Lucifer sucked him dry. And I think he had him in the gym or whatever, teaching him boxing and different. So he got a glimpse of a Bobby Singer.
But not the same Bobby thing.
No. Alternate universe, Apocalypse World. I mean, Bobby was not the same. It's not the same as the original Bobby.
First of all, he was alive.
Yeah. That was a big difference. True. I loved original Bobby. And so,
for sure.
But so at least Jack got a little bit of that, how Bobby would have trained our boys, for self-defense. But he did it in a playful way more so than his dad was just military. I liked Jack's relationship with all 3 of the men. Yeah,
definitely. I think because obviously they're all very different personalities. So there's different things to learn from each of them. Yeah.
And I thought they did a good job. I liked Jack. He was sweet. I am excited to meet Alex Calvert. That's going to be fun.
I follow him on Instagram, and it's always very interesting to me. And it's the same thing with the actress who plays Claire. Their character is so incredibly different than like who they are as a person.
Catherine Newton, I think, is her name.
Yes, yeah. Like Catherine Newton, like, so Claire is very like wears dark clothes, dark makeup, whatever. Catherine Newton is like, I have a poodle and I wear fuzzy pink tracksuits
and plays golf.
Yeah.
I think I follow everybody that's affiliated with the show. I'm pretty sure I follow on Instagram, or at least our Spirits and Supernatural Instagram follows them. By the way, you should follow us on Instagram, Spirits and Supernatural, and Facebook. We haven't done TikTok yet, but we did make that a resolution for 2025 to try that, or Threads or something a little different.
When we get a little more savvy on social media.
Yeah.
We'll see where we end up.
To take a class or something. I tried to read a book, but those kind of books, I'm not very good at staying focused when I'm trying to read a book that's teaching me something.
So you're saying nonfiction isn't your thing?
No, I read tons of nonfiction. But not if it's something that I have to do. I think it was too much like homework, so I didn't focus.
Oh, no, I totally get that. I'm really bad at doing stuff if I don't have a deadline, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
So I guess it's time. Is it time for us to rate our beverage?
Certified swig system. I wanted a jingle to start playing when.
Yeah.
We should have a jingle.
We need a jingle
for the certified swig system.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pull out my ukulele and come up with something.
Okay. Or like gulping or something.
That would be absolutely gross.
It's a swig.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so let's start with taste.
Yeah.
Did you like your milkshake, your Boozy milkshake?
I do like it. Yeah. It was really good. So we did the honey vanilla barrel aged vodka or whatever it was from Ohio, which was still tasty. And just vanilla ice cream, right?
Yeah. You use coconut based because you don't do the dairy, but yeah. So it was vanilla ice cream, 2 cups of vanilla ice cream, a half a cup of milk, 2 ounces of the honey vanilla vodka, and then a half a cup of cereal. That's all it was.
Cereal of your choice. We even have different cereals. Yeah. I like the Captain Crunch because the little berry pieces, it's like confetti in there. It's so cute.
It's pretty. But what do you think about the taste? You give it 4?
I give it...
You give it 4. You can just give it 4 swigs.
4.
On taste. How about full? Do you give it a full swig on taste?
I do give it a full swig. I mean, it tastes like a milkshake, but it's got the cereal pieces, which makes it a little more fun, and the vodka, which makes it a little more fun. Exactly.
I too give it a full swig on taste.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody's like, how do I do the mocktail? Well, let me tell you, ice cream and milk.
You can still add the cereal. If you want a little extra vanilla flavor to it, you can add vanilla.
Absolutely. And then we just topped it with whipped topping and put a little bit of cereal. I was going to say residue. That doesn't sound good. We did not use cereal residue. We just used bits of cereal on top of the whipped cream.
Oh my gosh. Ew.
Ew. Don't use residue. So how do you think? So the mocktail ability, I think we give that both.
Oh yeah.
Full swig.
Very easy. You can easily just leave out the vodka.
You can just drive through Dairy Queen and pick up
a Blizzard
milkshake
of your choice.
Or sure, a Blizzard. You can do whatever you want. If you're an adult.
Free country or whatever.
You do whatever you want. And then how well do you think this matched Jack?
I feel like it's very appropriate for Jack because, it's kind of kid-like, childish,
Yeah.
It's a milkshake with some fun cereal in it.
Okay.
And it ties into that episode
it does.
He's eating the cereal. I think it matches.
So you give it a full swig?
Sure.
I'm going to give it 3/4 of a swig. I think that if we had done a smoothie, of course, that was just one episode also.
What else would have fit Jack? It's not he regularly had some signature thing that he was drinking or doing or
nougat.
Oh, that's true. He did say, I like nougat. Yeah. He also said he liked cocaine.
He did? I don't remember
That's what the Supernatural Wiki said. There's an episode where he said, I like cocaine.
Okay. Was he just trying to fit in with somebody? because I don't think that he did cocaine.
I mean, I feel like as a Nephilim, if you do cocaine, is it really going to have an effect on you?
Well, I'm sure it just burns off, just like alcohol.
Right.
I'm assuming all the Nephilim I hang out with.
what the reference to cocaine was, but I know I saw it.
That's hilarious. No, I didn't know about that. So
they don't even have a footnote for it on here. How do we know he said you like cocaine?
I don't know. We'll have to watch. Somebody out there, if you've watched it and let us know. And
when did Jack say he liked cocaine?
I don't remember. That's so funny. So, and what's our fourth criteria?
The ease of making.
Oh, we got out the blender. We added the stuff. We blended. We poured.
Wow.
Woo.
Did you break a sweat?
Almost. I still give it a definitely full swig on ease of making.
So, I'm like, can you incorporate a nougat? Maybe make a fluffy nougat topping?
That's what I was trying to figure out. How do you make a nougat cocktail?
What if...
I don't like nougat.
You don't like nougat? Like you don't like Three Musketeers?
Oh, no. No. I'll eat a Snickers, but then that has nuts and caramel in it.
But like just the nougat?
No. Why? It's gross. It's yucky to me.
Her grown adult responses. It's yucky.
Yeah. I don't like nougat. So I probably wouldn't make a nougat cocktail. I wouldn't even know how to begin to.
Well, I feel like you could incorporate...
We could blend a Three Musketeers with milk, I suppose.
Yeah, like if you did a Three Musketeers instead of a cereal or with a cereal, like, I think that would... You got nougat.
I guess if we had used nougat, I could have done a full swig.
But we didn't.
So there you go.
Awesome. Well, that's 4 out of 4 for me and 3 3/4 for you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I do like it, though. It's pretty yummy. I suppose now every time I make a milkshake, I'm going to be like, I got to add some vodka. Not every time.
Every time she'd be like, man, I wish there was vodka in this. And they'll be like, ma'am, this is a McDonald's?
I know. Well, it's not going to be McDonald's because their ice cream machine's always broken. But maybe Dairy Queen. Or Wendy's Frosty.
Right.
Oh, I'll take the vanilla with the vanilla vodka, please.
There are places that make boozy milkshakes, though.
I've had one up in Fairport Harbor.
I don't know what that is.
It's up by the lake. Yeah.
Okay.
They have a little stand. They have a lighthouse up there in the middle of town, and they have this little stand that makes boozy milkshakes. They're pretty good.
Fantastic.
Okay. Well, as we said before, please follow us on social media. If you like us, share us with your friends.
If you don't like us, share us with your friends, and then they can also listen and not like us.
As long as all press is good press. If you are so inclined, if you follow us on Spotify or whatever podcast you choose and give us a 5-star rating, that would be awesome also.
Yeah. Apple, iHeart, all the things.
I'm going to, like I've said before, I'm going to be at Novi. So I'm hoping to get a Spirits and Supernatural t-shirt to wear that weekend. So if you see me, please come by, say hello, and I'll have a little something to give you, a sticker or something. And then Dawn and I are both talking about possibly going to Nashville at the end of October, beginning of November.
Yeah.
Halloween weekend.
Which I just think would be an absolute blast at a Supernatural con.
I got to do it. I feel like I'm just, you're probably going to leave here and I'm probably just going to buy myself a gold ticket.
To Nashville?
That's the only one that's available right now.
Oh, I will not be doing that.
I want to do one gold.
Somewhere.
To go to one convention gold. Because I just want to. I don't know. I just do. I'm like Nova. I'm just doing general admission because I'm going to be back in the nosebleed section. I don't know. I really want to do gold. And I just think that Nashville or Austin, those are the 2 places that I would want to do gold. Okay. Those are going to be the best ones.
If you guys have deep thoughts about going to cons and what tickets and like the process, we'd love to hear that too. Yeah. That is a big part of conversation in one of our group chats is going to the cons and what that looks like. Yeah, and we could do a whole podcast about our episode, adventure at the con. Cannot wait for July. I can wait for July. I got a lot going on, but July, I'm excited for July. I'm excited for March. In March, you get to meet Jared Padalecki. I know. I was about to go to the Cleveland Fan Expo's website because they have a countdown. to how many days, so I can tell you how many days until I meet Jared.
I can't believe you just don't know it off the top of your head.
Oh, God, no, I'm not good at that.
It's 180 days until Novi.
That's a lot of days.
It is. It's like 6 months.
Which is a lot of days.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, do they have a countdown? I swear I've seen one.
Oh, I don't know. It's probably when Jack was doing cocaine.
Yeah, they do. It's 68 days.
68. That's a lot less than 180.
Yeah.
Math. All right.
All right.
Time to finish this up. Thanks, guys. We appreciate everybody. And as always, give us a comment or an email. Let us know what you think and how we can improve. Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.